with spinal cord injuries in India, and every year there's an estimated 20,000 who are added. Firstly, we would like to thank the dynamic team of Infinity Exhibitions and Conferences Private Limited for organizing the first ever India Rehab and Care Expo. Our pranam for partnering with Nina Foundation as an NGO partner. Let me share with you some significant highlights about Nina Foundation. Nina Foundation is a homage in the memory of Dr. Nina Doshi, elder sister of Ketna and Mehta, who expired at the young age of 39 years. Established since 2001, Nina Foundation has been offering the following. Support and buddy group has been our biggest achievement. Organizing and conducting outdoor activities, a free OPD for our underprivileged SCI friends once a week in Mumbai, providing them with an opportunity to be assessed, counseled and treated by our top-notch team. Assistive technology, aids and appliances, diagnostic tests, surgeries are also conducted free of cost, enabling them to reintegrate their lives and relive their lives together. Let's begin our first session. It gives me great pleasure to introduce my old friend and founder trustee of Nina Foundation, Dr. Ketna Mehta. Professor Dr. Ketna Mehta is the founder trustee of Nina Foundation, a 15-year-old NGO for rehabilitation of friends with spinal cord injury. Professionally, she is a PhD in healthcare management and a postgraduate in management from Jamnalal Bajaj Institute of Management Studies. She is editor and associate dean research, Wellinger Institute of Management. She will give us an introduction on what is spinal cord injury, the importance of a perfect spine, and causes of spinal cord injuries. Please welcome Dr. Ketna Mehta.
Thanks. Good afternoon, friends. Extremely sorry that we are half an hour late, but finally we are in India and we have to follow certain traditions. We are happy that each one of you यहाँ पर आए हो. हमारे ओपीडी के भी काफ़ी फ्रेंड्स हैं जो बहुत ही दूर दूर से आए हैं. आई होप ऑल ऑफ यू आर कंफर्टेबल. हमने एसी थोड़ा कम करवा दिया है बिकॉज वी आर फीलिंग वेरी कोल्ड. As you know, spine injury affects more than 50% of our body parts, and we put a smile on our faces, but you don't know what's happening inside. एक बात आप सबको कहना चाहूँगी कि हमारे जो भी यहाँ पर दोस्त हैं जिन्हें स्पाइनल कॉर्ड इंजरी हुई है वो भी आपके सामने आएंगे बिकॉज वी आर अबाउट रिहैबिलिटेशन. लेकिन आज हमें यहाँ मौका मिला है टू स्पीक अबाउट प्रिवेंशन क्योंकि 1.5 मिलियन पीपल को स्पाइनल कॉर्ड इंजरी है. 20,000 पीपल एवरी ईयर ऐड होते हैं हमारे देश में. वी आर द सेकेंड लार्जेस्ट कैपिटल ऑफ पीपल विद स्पाइन इंजरी इन द वर्ल्ड. लेकिन हमारा ये ऑब्जेक्टिव है कि हम प्रिवेंशन के बारे में भी बात करें और हमें खुशी है कि इन्फिनिटी एक्सपो मिस्टर जापेश ठाकुर एंड द टीम हैज सो काइंडली allowed us to conduct this workshop here, and I'm sure the next time you hold this, we will block this entire sphere here to conduct a workshop because there are so many people. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Because our objective is rehabilitation is after, but before is prevention. And ये हमने एक workshop हमारे senior members, physiotherapists के, we tried our best to put everything together. How many of us drive a car? How many of us drive a car? Bike? Right? So whoever walks on the streets, drives a vehicle, everybody is a participant for this prevention of spinal cord injury workshop. I'll just like to inform you that spine injury can happen to anyone, anytime, anywhere. Okay? यानी आप भी ये जो संदेश है प्रिवेंशन का, you please take it to your family, please take it to your friends, please take it to your colleagues and spread it wide. Awareness is the first step towards concrete changes. So what are we doing right now is spreading awareness. These are some facts. Every year we add more than 20,000 friends with spinal cord injury. Something about the spine. The spine is the most important organ of a body. It forms a part of the central nervous system, and it is imperative. Till such time that we got a spine injury, we didn't know how important the spine is. And we fell, we ran, we bent ourselves without knowing how critical it is. And the nerves, once we have a spine injury at the level of a spine and the spinal cord, our nerves going through that passage are affected. So either they are conscious or they are unconscious, in trauma or completely severed. And what we lose is both sensation and motor nerves. That means anything to feel or to move, that is what we lose. So touch and feel. You know, all of you who have this sensation, bless your stars, thank God right now. We lose mobility, movement. So anything like our friend Mr. Balbir Sangpal is here. So in order to move, or Adil is here, in order to move, this is a privilege, right? To hold, to lift, to have muscle power, to move our elbows, to move and pick up things by ourselves. So either we have a spine injury which is neck down, so it leads to quadriplegia, or waist down, which leads to paraplegia. So it helps us to walk, it helps us to use our hands, maintain balance. You know, it's so critical. And all you physiotherapist friends who are here, you help us to teach balance, right? To hold ourselves. Bladder and bowel control. Many of us don't realize this is what we've been trying to even work with the Ministry of Social Justice and Welfare, Ministry of Health, that it is more than multiple disability, because bladder, bowel, skin, bones, movement, sensation, everything is affected. Sometimes even respiration. So how does spinal cord injury happen? And this will really make us sit up in our chairs. Road accidents, vehicle accidents, any kind of road accidents, any kind of vehicles, two-wheeler accidents can cause a spinal cord injury. All our Naxalite areas, all our areas where we have too much of terrorism, all our areas where we have conflicts, we have a lot of friends with bullet injuries, gunshot injuries. Mayank is not here. Naresh Divani had it in Karachi, Mayank had it in the US, Dildar and quite a few of our friends in Kashmir had bullet injuries. This is the biggest reason, fall from height. In the rural areas, a lot of our friends climb trees and either coconuts or, you know, they climb trees for their livelihood and they fall from height and have even at home. Quite a few of our friends who are working at home, you have a balcony and then you climb on a ladder either to remove clothes, etc., and then you have a fall. Also my friend Dr. Chabra from ISIC always says that quite a few of our North Indian homes have terraces and then there are no parapets. So people sleep on the terraces, and in the night, either because they get up to answer the call of nature or they just roll over and they fall down. One of our friends who's not here and quite a active part of Nina Foundation, Madhu, was only 6 months old when she rolled over and had a spine injury. So falling over from the terraces at home is a very big cause. Accidents at the workplace. You know, India wants to be the next Shanghai. All our chief ministers say that we want tall towers and we want construction and we want buildings to come up. But they spend so much of money in the interiors of the building, but nobody cares for the safety of our laborers who climb this building and who. We must have safety equipments. So the next time you're walking down and you observe somebody very high, a laborer working, speak to the person in charge and tell them, it cost only 500 rupees to give a helmet and a lumber jacket and a harness. Give it to them. You know, they must spend on these little things. So at the workplace, construction laborers, plumbers, they also have falls while they are working. Airplane disasters, biking, this is all part of sports, and which Ratna will be covering. Scuba diving, rock climbing, river rafting, surfing, paragliding. Incidentally, I had my accident and a spine injury because of a paragliding crash landing 20 years ago. Ice skiing, diseases of the spine. Dr. Bhojraj, who is a trustee at Nina Foundation and who also operated on me, keeps on saying that now more and more friends are having diseases of the spine, and maybe it is because of a deteriorating environment and a cause of spine injury. It impacts all these areas. All these areas are affected because of just a small little fall, and it is a permanent disability. I was fortunate to be a part of World Health Organization's first research study, International Perspectives on Spinal Cord Injury. And this is a worldwide movement where we are saying that it is a permanent disability and it is the most devastating disability ever. Rehabilitation is a key for a good quality of life, and unfortunately yet we do not have a world-class rehab center in Mumbai. We have it in Delhi and in Vellore. These are the various levels of rehabilitation, and everybody, I can see Bhavna's mom, I can see Balbeen's wife, I can see Neerav, Sunita's nephew, everybody is involved in rehabilitation. And each one of us who are present here has a role to play in terms of rehabilitating a friend with spinal cord injury. Thank you so much. If there are any questions in terms of causes and what is spinal cord injury, you're free to either ask now or at the end of the session. Thanks so much.